Well, hi there. Today is Friday, January 14th. I'm Danielle Wigging with your 3 News Now morning update. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook and YouTube pages. And we start with Hollie, who is tracking the potential for a weekend snowstorm.
Danielle, thank you. And while all the attention is on this weekend system, and we'll be tracking it along with you and more than likely updating it depending on the track. But as of right now, as we get into Sunday, we see that we are on the back edge of this. Major impact expected up the coast. And we will be talking at this point, accumulating snows Sunday night into Martin Luther King Day Monday. But again, any change in this track could really change our forecast. You see how it brings that snow up into Northeast Ohio. And then looking ahead, like ahead into late next week, we start to see some really cold air return. So we'll also be keeping you updated on that. In the meantime, for your Friday, temperatures just kind of holding in that low 30 range today, not moving much from where we started. A few flurries, a few snow showers. Then for tomorrow, we'll be in the 20s, a colder Saturday. 30s and sunshine to start on Sunday, ironically. Then we'll get into that snow developing late. Snow on Sunday night is likely into Monday, especially early in the day for Martin Luther King Day. Remember, kids out of school, there won't be any eye alerts, but we could have snow to sled in, that's for sure. We'll be in the 30s as we head into Tuesday and back to work and school for everybody. Danielle, back to you.
Thank you so much, Hollie. And we begin with the latest on the coronavirus this morning. Starting with numbers from the state of Ohio. The state reported more than 19,000 new cases Thursday and over 400 new hospitalizations. Both numbers well above the 21-day average. And the information surrounding COVID-19 continues to change, and it's changing daily, including a big ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court. It blocks a Biden administration rule mandating businesses with more than 100 employees either require COVID vaccines or regular tests. In a 6-3 vote, the justices ruled the Occupational Safety and Health Administration does not have the power to set broad health care policies. This would have impacted nearly 80 million workers, but the court did allow a more limited mandate, which requires healthcare employees at facilities receiving federal money to be vaccinated. So what does the Supreme Court ruling mean for our local hospitals? 2 of the area's largest healthcare systems, the Cleveland Clinic and University Hospitals, well, they do not have a vaccine mandate. But now the clinic says it's reviewing the ruling and plans to comply with the federal requirements. When we reached out to UH, officials there tell us that they plan to release a statement sometime today. And of course, we'll update our website, WKYC.com, once we receive that statement. And local hospitals continue to be swamped with local patients. Right now, the volume of patients plus shortages as staff contracts the virus is putting a strain on the hospital system. But help is on the way. As we first reported yesterday on Go, President Biden is sending federal medical teams to several states, including right here in Ohio. We've learned that 20 U.S. Air Force healthcare workers, including doctors, nurses, and respiratory therapists, will arrive at Cleveland Clinic's main campus next week. And there could be a sign of hope coming from Summit County. The demand for COVID tests is slowing down. So much so, the county public health department says it is closing its drive-thru test site. The site, hosted by Summa Health, offered free PCR tests. Now, the final day for the site will be this Sunday, January 16th. They do plan to honor all appointments. The Ohio National Guard staff has been helping at this site, but now Summit County Health, well, they say that they'll be reassigned to another area. More local stories to get to right now. Here are 3 things to know. Over in the Toledo area, a mother is in custody after stabbing her 2 children. The Lucas County Sheriff says a woman called 911 last night saying she stabbed the kids. Deputies found a 7- and 8-year-old at the home in Springfield Township. One of the children is in critical condition and was in surgery, while the other was seriously injured but said to be in a better condition. The 28-year-old woman is in the Lucas County Jail. 18-year-old Tamara McLeod, the woman charged in Officer Shane Bartek's death, remains behind bars this morning. She pleaded not guilty Thursday to shooting and killing Bartek on New Year's Eve. McLeod appeared virtually for an arraignment hearing where the judge ordered her held on a $5 million bond. She is due back in court next week. Soon, Ohio prison and parole staff members will all be wearing body cameras. The Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Corrections says the rollout is underway. The first phase started in December when about 550 body cameras went to prisons across the state. More than 4,000 more will be deployed to the state's 28 prisons and adult parole offices. Officials say body cameras are not an end-all solution to violence, but the department hopes it will be a tool to protect both guards and people in prison. And this morning, we are getting a look at the newly released master plan for Merriman Valley. Akron and Cuyahoga Falls are sharing their recommendations for the future of the area that they share, hoping to make it a livable neighborhood and outdoor recreation destination. The plan includes a continuous nature corridor and neighborhoods with open space for walking and biking. There is also a plan to create an outdoor venue space along the river. Now, the cities want residents to weigh in before it goes to City Council in the spring. Cuyahoga Valley National Park is working on restoring natural landscapes throughout the park. It was awarded $2 million by Great American Outdoors Act to help improve the visitor experience. Well, right now, the national park is working to revitalize 12 acres of parkland. They plan to remove buildings that have been vandalized or pose a safety hazard. The project should be finished by spring. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and beyond. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Danielle Wigging, and I'll see you tomorrow morning on Go, well, the Saturday edition. Remember, that starts at 5 a.m. Have a great day, everybody.